Всем привет, с вами Спектр Эрик, и мы продолжаем проходить Horizon Forbidden West. Пойдемте разбираться с Минервой, которая заныкалась где-то там. Так, давайте попробуем. О, зацепились, хорошо. Я уже думал, сейчас упадем. Так, куда дальше? Туда. Так, сюда нам не надо. Так, почти выбрались.
Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility systems.
Так. Запертая дверь. Минерва, не ори.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva.
Там можно будет выломать. Сейчас мы посмотрим, что здесь есть.
What are all those cables? Minerva's shutting me out.
Вот эти кабели. А, значит, тут прям с двух сторон можно выломать.
This leads.
Так. И так.
I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
О, зеленец. Ну, кстати, это обломок. Это большой кусок зеленца. Так, нам как будто бы не сюда. Давайте вторую дырку проверим. Куда вот она ведет. Так. Барахлишко. А, это тупик и барахло. Нет, значит, все-таки туда. Все-таки туда.
Looks like it's part of the facility.
Ау, я куда-то свалился.
Don't think I'm getting through that door right now. I should turn back, see what else I can find.
Так, а тут просто щель. Так, о, вот тут наверх можно залезть. О, выход.
And I'm
Мы...
outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain.
Так.
Close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back.
Так.
And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up?
Да, мы, собственно, лезем. Вопрос такой хороший. Так. Давай, забирайся. Нет? Нам вниз или вверх? Куда нам?
I might be able to glide to that ledge.
Туда, что ли? Так. Так, значит, туда наверх лезем. Хорошо. Залезли. А дальше?
There's Plainsong. I hope hope the Utaru are doing okay after the attack. Some of those rocks look loose. I think I can clear them.
Так удачно. Что эта дырка здесь была.
Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place.
А, там что-то лежит. Надо в обход вокруг обойти.
Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Ай. Так, раз барахло, два барахла. Вот, собственно, и ядро Минерва. Здорово. Минерва не очень хочет с нами сотрудничать.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Eloi, cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes.
Ну, мы смогли ее убедить.
Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Гая, здорово.
Gaia.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Scanning data.
Наши воспоминания.
So it is Eloi, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Borl, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus. I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in
So
here.
this was supposed
Or
to be
maybe just a few
the lab.
to start with. You two go
That was
ahead.
its intended purpose.
I'm going to...
Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
О, так мы же... Нет? А, это мы не можем перехватывать, пока не проапгрейдим эту историю. Ну ладно, давайте. Черен блокиратор падальщика. Грибнирок, полурок и проглот нам пока недоступны.
Well, I was
Ладно.
able to repair some of the corrupted overrides. But it
Так это... Мы ж тут что? Были.
looks like I need data from more machine parts to fix the rest.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Eloi. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have
Что
much
тут
to
еще есть?
discuss.
А осмотреться, это что имеется в виду? По
like
комнатам
an office.
пройтись?
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was...
Душ? Или что это? Нет, наверное, просто серверная какая-нибудь.
What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters
Uh-huh.
for control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
О, это туалета. Ванна туалета.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility.
Окей.
In time, that may change.
Got it.
Еще кабинет. Зоя.
Looks like plants could grow here.
Getting ideas?
Perhaps.
Это лестница вниз, но мы туда не пойдем пока. Так-то лестница вверх. Это шахта, по которой мы влезли.
So this place was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Это лаборатория.
Remember
Так, подожди,
that
мы же
guy
вроде
I told you
осмотрели
about?
все, почему...
Guy Pharaoh? He sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way.
Мне кажется, я все осмотрел, почему значок не пропадает.
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access. Oh, I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility.
Ага.
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
Куда мы еще можем заглянуть?
Looks like some kind of storage room.
О. Какое барахло. Блин, ну вроде все осмотрели. Ладно. Если еще что-то найдется, то найдется. Можно возвращаться к Гае.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first. We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
Вот в эту штуку будем их запихивать по одному.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
Поступил с космоса, другой планеты.
calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so what's so far away,
Ugh.
and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Serious? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
Какой неожиданный сюжетный поворот. Ох, сколько тут на поболтать.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
Я подозреваю, что мы еще найдем их.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
Ну, звучит разумно.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes, As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I don't think so. What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions.
Yes. Once we have them, we can focus on the reacquisition of Hephaestus. When that is achieved, I will have complete control of the Zero Dawn system, and the ability to produce as many machines as needed to defeat the far zenith threat.
An army of machines. Sounds like a plan. So, the 3 procurable sub-functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located
Ну, мы
there.
поедем в Лас-Вегас.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Откуда ж я знаю? А.
I
Эфира.
think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction.
Интересно, надпись, с чего она это взяла.
In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Well,
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Организация лагеря. Вы обустроили лагерь и перезапустили Гею. Ну-ка, что там в записной книжке? Каталог машин. Мусорник, сторожевой мусорник. Что за варианты, интересно? М? А. Так, значит, все работает. Ладно.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia.
Да.
Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack. Or I could also look around here some more.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
After you, Aloy.
О, Зоя свою шляпу сняла. Зоа.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now, and like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand.
Шляпу ты куда свою
Maybe by
потеряла?
the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Ил.
Looking forward to it.
Ил.
When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
The Tenakth clanlands. Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's sub-functions. And who knows what else.
Чего теперь? А, эфир Посейдон Диметра. Ага. Понятно. Отложено пока так. Вот
Snow's
Тут
dampening
мы
sounds.
можем заняться. Так, а чё по карте? Неизвестный костер на востоке. База на... Так. Блин, ну так-то у нас вон на востоке куча дел. Куча дел. Погодите, а в смысле перебраться через город? Вот как бы гора вот здесь, а что ей мешало, например, вот так пройти? Или так просто быстрее? База.
Oh, Aloy. Your Karja friend came through. She went to that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest. Aloy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. You sure you're okay being alone in here?
I have Gaia. And learning how to interpret the glyphs of the old ones, it keeps me occupied.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes, the Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids, but Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me. Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes, she was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the old ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
You mentioned you've been teaching yourself how to read?
Yes. Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the old ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear.
Она умная, быстро справляется. Казалось бы, я только вышел наружу, постоял на обрыве, а она уже и читать научилась, и с друзьями нашими затусила.
I need to go, but if you need anything, you can contact me through your focus.
I'll keep that in mind.
Тут еще-то есть. То, что Талана там куда-то Ну ладно. Какая-то получается восточный выход. Ага, ну вот, собственно, и костер, к которому можно будет телепортироваться, чтобы попасть к нам на базу. Что ж, на этом серия подходит к концу. Спасибо, что вы были со мной. Я надеюсь, увидимся когда-нибудь в ближайшее время. Пока-пока. Впереди еще много приключений нас ждет.